What's good, everybody out there on YouTube? This is your man Shadicstick dropping some hot fragga on this mic. Today we're going to be talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and more specifically, it's online. If you've ever played Smash Ultimate Online, you know the online experience is abysmal. It's downright criminal that Nintendo created an online experience this bad, especially when you look at games like ARMS, which had a relatively, I'd say, good online experience, at least from a netcode perspective. But in this video, I'll be detailing the top 5 changes that I believe Smash Online should have. Again, if you've been following my little Twitter rants about Smash Ultimate Online, you know I've been having a very terrible experience with it lately. So here's those top 5 little changes I'd make, or the top 5 issues I have with Smash Online. First of all, there is no separate rank mode. It's kind of ridiculous when you think about it. And this is very big for a few reasons. While it happens way less often now than it did at launch, you still get into matches with unfavorable rules, whether that be people having matches with 1 or 2 stocks, non-legal stages, items, or even having a criminally low timer count, like 3 minutes, or just a combination of all those things. It just gets really irritating when you're expecting one rule set and you get another. Another issue is that this kind of raises the stakes for every match, as your rank is always tied to how you play in that quick play setting. Quick play / Elite Smash doesn't have that. There's no 2 separate playlists really for it. It's just quick play until you get into Elite Smash, and that's honestly stupid. It's honestly kind of sad, especially when you look at Smash 4, which actually had the right idea in mind. Have for fun for the casuals and the people who aren't looking to have the competitive Smash experience, and have for glory for the people having the competitive Smash experience. And again, while for fun and for glory were very simple and basic, and I believe that the Smash fan base and player base wanted a lot more than that, it was a good place to start. But instead, Sakurai and his team just kind of did a whole 180 and decided, hey, why don't we just combine these into 2 modes despite the players not wanting that at all, and make it harder for everyone trying to have fun online. And it's even more asinine when you consider that the Switch has a bigger player base than the Nintendo Wii U, and will eventually outgrow the 3DS probably within a year's time or so. We should be going forwards, not backwards. This just arbitrarily raises the stakes for every match you have, because every match is a ranked match. It affects your rank no matter what. And because of this, it just makes playing the game a lot less enjoyable, because you're always thinking about your rank or your GSP when you're playing, instead of just trying to play the game. Whereas most other fighting games have separate player or casual matches and ranked modes, so that you can have a mode to enjoy playing, you know, casual sets, and then a mode where you can test your ability against other players of similar skill. I don't know, I could just be tripping. But the next point is actually kind of tied to not having this second, rule set, and that's GSP being broken. I bring this up in my last Smash Online is Trash video, but it's one of the worst rank systems I've seen in just anything. The reason I say this is because the GSP system is character and roster based, which overall isn't the worst thing on the planet. Games like Street Fighter V and Tekken use this. Now, I'm fine with it in those games, but the reason why it's such a bother is because it's so inconsistent in how much you acquire when you lose, and this really just discourages players from running a set or multiple games. And while getting into matches in Smash Online, depending on what GSP level you're at, can be relatively quick, it's kind of annoying when you just don't instant rematch with people most of the time, and most people just leave because they're trying to secure your GSP, you're trying to secure theirs, or they're trying to make, or both of you are trying to make sure your GSP doesn't tank the next match. Again, you'll lose 1,000,000 GSP one match, and then the next match you'll gain like 50,000 back. My next issue with Smash Ultimate Online is that there's no connection indicator at all, and this doesn't allow the player to gauge what type of experience they may have in the next match. I get it, this will discourage people from playing with certain people because they have bad connection, but my online experience shouldn't really be hindered because someone else has bad internet. Now, should it? Most other fighting games have something to this effect, but Smash does not. So you can't avoid that laggy Samus or laggy Bowser or laggy King K. Rool or laggy Zelda who has their Nintendo Switch hooked up to a bunch of tin cans and then have their Ethernet cable plugged into those tin cans that are then plugged into a toaster. It's just unavoidable. And then on top of that, you can't decline players. And should they implement, a connection indicator, I'd like to see them allow the player the ability to decline a laggy player. Because if you don't know already, Smash Online punishes players who disconnect in the middle of a match. And I'd rather avoid that if the guy who I'm fighting is just punching his router. The next issue I have with Smash Online is that I can't change my character against playing the same person in quick play or random sets. This just is a downgrade in general from Smash 4. It's more irritating than anything else since you may wind up with random rule sets. You don't want to wind up on Great Cave Defensive with Kirby or DDD. Or do you? I don't know. Maybe not if you're playing a Sonic or someone fast. The last issue I have with Smash Online though is related to its netcode. Smash Online uses delay-based netcode, which is horrendous in fighting games. Everything from Dragon Ball FighterZ to Tekken to Guilty Gear uses this, and I don't understand why. It's honestly one of the worst ways to play fighting games in the modern day and age. And it's kind of ridiculous when you look back at games like Skullgirls, an indie game developed by Lab Zero Studios, who's now defunct as it seems, which had GGPO, a fairly cheap or even I think free at this point, netcode base, which just, it fixes anything with a fighting game online. Even them's fighting herds, the My Little Pony fighting game had good online because it had good rollback. It's actually some of the best, if not the best, netcode I've ever used in a fighting game. Think about it like this. The bronies made better online than Sakurai. I want that to just sit with you. Bronies made better online than one of the most highly esteemed video game developers of all time. Come on. And I get it. It may be hard to implement rollback into Smash because of items, because of multiple players on the screen at the same time, but at least in 1v1 matches, I feel like there's no excuse, especially if there's 1v1 with no items, that there's no excuse for there to not be rollback. We should have rollback in Smash by this point. If a guy could implement it into Melee the way they did, I think Sakurai and his team and Bamco could implement rollback into Smash Ultimate. Is that too much to ask? Well guys, this has been your man Shadicstick. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video out with your friends. Make sure you follow your boy on Twitter for more Smash rants. Join the Discord down below if you want to chat or anything with any of the people in the community. Make sure you hit that notification bell to know when I stream and upload videos. And hit that join button to become a member. It's as, cheap as $2 a month, and all the proceeds go directly to me to help finance the channel and other things that I may be doing that are dubious. Boo! But all jokes aside, this has been your man Shadicstick. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video out with your friends. And remember, Hot Faraga turns to Cold Blizzaga. Make sure you chill out some of my other videos. Peace. Kiss, kiss.